Hello, boys and girls. Remember what you're about to see. Don't do this at home. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Eric here. You know, I'm kind of one of those guys, kind of like to build things, work on stuff, do our own thing and stuff, you know. The worst thing that guys can't stand doing, all right, is going shopping for dishes, silverware, glasses, shit for the kitchen. We don't care, okay? It's not our thing, all right? So anytime you go to the store and the girlfriend, the wife comes up with a box of dishes and say, do you think these would actually go with our kitchen? We don't give a fuck. Solution. Everybody has seen these before. Regular paper plates. Usually you throw them away when you're done with them. Maybe there's a way that you can actually customize your own paper plate and reuse it. So, well, how about this pattern, honey? Looks pretty good. Not too bad. And I did it myself. But here's the problem. How do you take this and turn it into a permanent plate, something that you can reuse? Well, there is a way. It's called glaze coating, or some of you like to call it epoxy resin. Would it work? Well, it would make this waterproof, that's for sure. Maybe dishwasher safe, possibly even microwavable. Let's see. Right here, I got 2 even parts of glaze coating. I have the hardener in this cup, and I have the resin in this cup. And this is what I've been using. Well, if you can use it on tables, if you can use it on chairs, if you can use it on any type of a wood surface, hell, tables you eat off of. Well, you know what? What the fuck you do with these things? So, we put this off to the side. Alright, so I got my mixing stick here, and I'm going to go ahead and pour the resin into the hardener. Now you want to make sure you get all of the resin out of the cup. Don't want to leave any behind. If you do, it throws off your mixture and things will not cure properly. So I like to use popsicle sticks to do this. So you go ahead and try to get every last bit out of the cup as much as possible. Alright, there you go. Now, you could use this pattern here if you want to, but you know what? Let's make this fun for the kids. Alright, so I have a very special plate that I made up, and tell me, what kid is not going to want to eat off of this? It says eat me on there. Well, that'll make them eat everything that's on their plate. Plus it has cute and fuzzy characters on there. So I'll put this right here for now, and I'll set up the little picture wherever you want. You can put anywhere you want on here. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and mix my resin. Now the resin, you want to be very, very careful with it. You want to mix it basically for about 6 minutes. So you're going to lose about 6 minutes of your time mixing this shit. And you want to make sure that it's mixed very, very well. And I'll show you a way to get rid of air bubbles as well. So once this stuff hardens up, you can either flip your project over and add a coat to the back of it. That would really make it waterproof and seal it up perfect. So we're going to fast forward this right now. Okay, it's been about 6 minutes. Now, to get your cute little picture to sit on this real cool plate, make sure it sticks very well. Well, it doesn't really matter what you use as long as you get something that you can use to stick it. So I'll take a piece of masking tape because it may raise up. You don't want that. Apply the masking tape. Position. Flatten it down really good. Make sure you punch them really good and crush it and everything else. There you go. Perfect. Now, let's pour some resin. Or what you guys like to call epoxy resin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start pouring it over the pitcher first. This way, kind of seals it down a little bit. Now, if you got air bubbles, don't worry. Just pour it all over the plate. Just like that. Now don't worry if it doesn't look like there's enough, because you're going to spread it around. Alright, so you get your trusty little spreader. And you also want to get some paper towels, because this could turn into a messy project. So you pick which teeth on your spreader that you want to use. I'm going to use the large one. So I'm going to go ahead and start spreading this around evenly all over the whole top. Looks like we're pretty good. I'm going to clean up the mess. Now, to get rid of all the air bubbles, gotta use heat. So you can kind of see there's a nice gloss finish on it already. So you take your lighter or a torch, whichever one you got, you go over and you kind of remove all the air bubbles. Now again, once this cures, you do the back. That'll make this dishwasher safe and everything else. How is that? I know, you can hardly see anything. It's really glossy. Look at that gloss. Look at that shine. Look at that luster. I'll give you a closer view. That is a kick-ass kid's plate. So once that cures, flip it over. Glaze coat, or epoxy resin that you guys like to call it, the back of it. You could drop it on the floor and it won't break. You won't have to worry about, the kids knocking the table, the plate off the table or dropping it and it chipping or anything else, or even chipping your floor, depending on what type of flooring you have, or even leaving a mark in the floor. Should be machine washable when it's done, and possibly microwavable. Don't quote me on that one. So there you have it, boys and girls. The Eat Me Kids plate. Take another look at it. Now, what kid is not going to want to eat all their food off of this plate? Another cool project by Eric C. Take care. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. The next project we're going to do is kind of a big project, and it's going to be pretty cool. We're going to take and glaze coat carpeting. Yes, I said carpeting. We're going to take a soft surface and turn it into a nice hard floor. Stay tuned for that.